We are here today to talk about an issue that is very close to all our hearts, the well-being of women in the workplace, and especially focusing on organizations that support and empower women to give their very best at work. And so today we have with us ladies from Union Assurance, a company that champions supporting women at work and also champions diversity, inclusion and equity. And today, within that framework, we are here and we are very pleased at satynmac.com to be talking to three exceptional ladies who are here and who share the passion of everything that they have been successful in their career. So today we have with us three ladies from the Union Assurance team, and they are here to share with us their experiences, their personal journeys and their success stories as we discover how those experiences have shaped them and the others in inspiring and empowering the workplace. So with us are Ishanti Umeda, Senior Manager Actuarial, Sara Davagolla, Manager Investments, Finance and Planning, and Shanika Sari, Senior Manager Project Management Office. We would start off with Shanika, and we would like to ask you, how do you maintain resilience and motivation during challenging times? And how have you been able to overcome those challenges? And how have they shaped your journey?
Thank you, Rahamani. First of all, I think I am so honored to be a part of this meaningful discussion. Thank you for the invite. If I am to start giving the answer, resilience, motivation, inspiration are very words that we always hear day to day. We hear it daily, like wherever you go, if you are from school, throughout. But the trick is, when you actually face it, you don't know whether you are facing a challenge. You know it as a label, as a word. But when you come to a particular situation, you don't know that it does not come with a label saying, okay, this is a challenge that you need to face. So what you need to do is, first of all, my personal experience. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. 2021, in the month of November. I was just only 3 months down the line. I had just joined Union Assurance, and it's a new industry for me because all that time I have been in the hospitality industry. So as a new place, new industry, there was so much going on. There were so many learnings for me to do. In the middle of all of that, I get diagnosed with cancer. So it was a fun ride, I must say, because at the beginning, the moment I was diagnosed, the first thing that actually came to my mind was, okay, first of all, I need to calm myself down because my family and the colleagues that I'm working with, it was such a big shock. Forget about the fact that it was a shock for me. So the first thing that I had to do was to let people know that I was ready to face it, even though I did not know what I was going to face. So that's something that I don't know, like I said, it did not come as a challenge. Okay, this is a challenge, now you better face it. It's something that at that particular time, how I had to deal with it. So the first layer was dealing with the family, and then basically informing my office, my supervisors, and how they reacted to it. And I know how my work is going to get affected by it with the treatment plans coming up. So all of that. So if I'm to just make it short at the moment, you are not given any labels when challenges come. It's all about the attitude that you have towards how to cope up with it is where the magic is, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you feel in the sense that the supportive network that you had at work, did that play a major role, and did it contribute towards you managing, mitigating everything as best as you could?
Yes, certainly. Like I said, I think I'm very thankful to my company, Union Assurance, because I think I was able to face it throughout. I'm in remission now, but I am a ticking bomb at the moment. But however, the way how the company supported me from the top management to the security. At the time that at the beginning it was hybrid working, so most of the time I was not, so that helped me a lot because I was able to be myself. I was able to suffer, however not make it an issue to office, because for me the priority was work. However, even though it's labeled as like health is priority, but for me that kept me going. So with the work and the support that I got from all my team members, to the way how they planned my work, not expecting me to do certain tasks at that particular time, giving me that interval. I think I do not have words to express how thankful I am. I think that is very important, because if it is not for that fact, probably, and the fact that they understand the situation more clearly than, even if I want to work, they're the ones who come, and like my colleagues, my supervisor used to always say, no, please take rest. The work can wait. I think it's something that I used to get it very regularly. I was told, work can wait, Shanika. The most important is that you're okay. So I think that's something not many corporates probably can tolerate an employee for 2 years. Probably it's a long time. I think I was a very lucky person.
That's an amazing story, Shanika. You're all transformed by listening to you, and I think there are a lot of takeaways in that. And now we would like to talk to Sarah. Sarah, tell us about how do you feel your professional experiences have shaped your journey, and in the same tone, how do you believe that a workplace that is very supportive and balanced encourages and empowers you?
So, I believe when it comes to professional life, my professional career starts when I was just after O-levels, because I started my doing my qualifications just after my O-levels, and I did A-levels. Before I graduate, I started doing professional exams, SEMA, and when I was graduating, I was with both professional qualification as well as my academics. So that helped me to get into a place where I can have much experience, which has given me the base for my journey. So at a very young age, just pass out from the university, I got a chance to joined Union Assurance with 2 years of experience because of my prior professional qualifications and also the academics. So the experience and also the professional qualifications, I believe both are going 50-50. So all these qualifications, and I'm not just the certificate, I'm talking about the knowledge and the experience. So once you get into a place like Union Assurance, the company gave us a lot of exposure, not only in within the job role, but beyond the job role, cross-functionally, they have given a lot of trainings. They have identified the potential which is coming from us, and they have given a lot of experience beyond the job role. So if I have been in a place today, it's that credit should goes to the company as well as my parents, because both my parents are bankers. So they, as it's the experience we are talking about, so they used to like, if I talk about myself, so when I was a kid, they used to talk about the experiences which they face in their offices. So at that time, as a kid, it was like Greek for us. But when I'm working currently, I face the same situation. Might not be the exactly similar, but similar things will come back to. So the experience is very much keen, plus the knowledge. So if you have both experience and the knowledge, I think you would be able to succeed in your career, and your career development will be great. So that's the success which is mine.
So how important do you think it is to have a supportive work environment for the ladies, for the women on the team to be able to give their very best?
So I'm working in the investment or the portfolio management side, which is men's dominated area. So if I take my department, I'm the only girl. But in a working environment like this, we never feel we are the only person, or we all of us are treated equally, and we given all the opportunities similar to, everyone will get the same opportunity, and that has been helped to grow and take responsibilities, take risk. Because when it comes to investment, if you look at the last 5 years, it has been a dramatic years which we passed out. But in order to take that risk, company has given that responsibility, and they have kept the faith on us, and they have given that opportunity to succeed in our career.
Yeah, that's a really fantastic story to hear. And so now we move on to Meena. Meena, my question to you is about something that we all are concerned about. How do you support, or how do you feel a proper work-life balance can be achieved in the workplace, especially for the ladies?
First of all, thank you very much for having me in this discussion. As you said, actually this is a very popular topic. To be honest, I'm a person that I don't want things to be very complicated. I want things to be as simple as I can manage. So same thing applies here. We do everything to live happier. So I just need to manage my things to have a better quality and meaningful time. It is understood that time is a resource and it is limited. So it's not possible to achieve everything here, right? But we go for more important things. The first priority in my life is to having a peaceful mind. So keeping that in mind, I plan my everything. So as a person or as a professional, I have commitments to my society, doing my job to the best level that I can do, giving my 100%. Meaningful time allocation without improper overlapping. But practically there can be situations that these two are overlapping, but I try my best not to overlap them in proper way. So to achieve that, I do my office work consciously, so all the office tasks during the given time frame, and I know that I can move to my personal life with a free mind thereafter. Then again later, it will help me to go back to my office work in a fresh mind. So to do everything, actually planning and organizing are very important keys. In addition, at Union Assurance, we have we have an option of flexible working hours. I usually get that benefit, and I usually come to office early and go off little early, so that I can avoid traffic jams and I can utilize that time. That is really helpful for me to manage my personal commitments.
So ladies, you brought some fantastic insights, and we've all been, I think we have learned a lot, and we have had many insights, particularly Shanika with your personal journey, which has been very, very challenging, but you managed it, and with the support of your workplace. And Sarah, about how you've been able to come up the ladder in an area that's very challenging for ladies. You said you're the only lady there, but they've been very supportive. And then in your case, how you see work-life balance and how you see it as a key area. So I think we've talked a lot today about the ladies and their experiences. We've learned a lot from what they brought to the table, and they all come from a great work environment at Union Assurance, where they are supported, where diversity, inclusion and equity are key issues, and which empower these ladies to give their very best. So we are thankful to you for joining us today and for all the insights that you had to share with us. And once again, we want to celebrate the ladies at work at Union Assurance and who are supported by a workplace that recognizes them and empowers them in whatever it is that they have chosen to do.